It's the conversation every detective dreads having. It's got to be the hardest conversation, Zanoni said. They always are. You want to be direct and upfront and make it clear, as horrific as it is for them. He told Linda that Kevin had been shot and killed on Lawrence and Nickel Street. She couldn't comprehend what she was hearing. She fell to the ground, crying, absolutely devastated. Kevin and his mother had always been close. It was just the two of them for most of his childhood. Linda, a divorced single parent, had worked tirelessly to support her son through a difficult childhood where he was often bullied. She was deeply committed to seeing him through those tough times, and eventually, he thrived. Pastor Gregory Hendrickson, who knew both Kevin and Linda from Trinity Baptist Church, said Kevin had a sense of wanting to honor his mother for everything she'd done for him. In 2019, Kevin bought a house and invited his mother, who had been living alone on the other side of the country, to come live with him while he completed his studies at Yale. She didn't have a lot of family support around her, and he wanted her to come and be with him, Pastor Hendrickson explained. Now, Kevin was gone. Murdered in a senseless act of violence. And Linda was left with only memories and unanswered questions. Who would do this to her son? And why? Detectives Zanoni and Cunningham worked through the night after Kevin's murder, interviewing witnesses, reviewing evidence, and trying to piece together what had happened. But by the end of that first night, they didn't have much to go on. It seemed like just an innocent guy, Zanoni recalled. Did you think this was going to be a tough case that night? Yes, we had a little bit, but there wasn't a lot to go on. But then, just 15 hours after the shooting, they got a phone call that would change everything. The call came from the North Haven Police Department, a neighboring town just a few miles away. And what they had to say was incredible. 2 incidents had occurred in North Haven, one the night before, right around the time Kevin was killed, and another that morning. And they might be connected to the murder. It started with a 911 call to the North Haven police around 9 p.m. on February 6, less than half an hour after Kevin was shot. A security guard at Sims Metal Management, a scrap metal yard, called to report that someone had driven through the yard. I just had somebody drive through my yard here, the guard said. They didn't know where they were going, so I had been chasing them around the yard, and they just pulled way in the back off the property. Like a black minivan SUV type of thing. When Sergeant Jeffrey Mills and Officer Marcus Oresco arrived,